It's a new and exciting night here on Riggs Garage. Last episode, episode 1 of the Mustang Teardown, I just took the engine down, took the heads off, kind of inspected everything, and I made the decision that I'm just going to pull the engine out because it's pretty darn simple. I mean, the engine came unbolted, so basically all I need to do is unmove transmission cooler lines, the drive shaft obviously, the shifter linkage, and the speedometer cable. So I'm going to remove those things, and then I'm going to tow out the engine and transmission attached to each other. Should be pretty easy with the engine hoist, so hopefully you enjoy this, guys. If you like it, go ahead and subscribe below and you'll see more Mustang work coming up. Thank you. Here's a little review of the heads. I did look them up and it looks like they are 302 heads that came off. At first I was thinking they were hypo heads, but a quick Google search definitely made me realize they aren't. There aren't the raised ridges around the springs. The 289 hypo heads have a screw-in stud, whereas these 302 heads have a bolt that holds the rocker arms down. And then, like I showed you last time, the 302 heads, they're just jammed with some serious rust scale down in these ports. You can kind of see that there. And of course, if you need to get caught up on this project, I'll link to the first teardown video below, and I have other Mustang videos put in a playlist that I'll link to up above. So check those out so you can get caught up, and here we go. All right, the Mustang's up in the air. We're gonna undo some pieces of the transmission here. I'll show you what's going on. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is remove the drive shaft from the rear end, and it will slide out on the slip yoke there. And next, we're going to get the shift linkage and undo that. And then the speedometer cable is right back there as well, up here. Then there's a kickdown lever, which I think will stick right with it. And then right here, we'll undo these transmission crossmember bolts. And then transmission cooler lines on the passenger side over here. So once those are out, we should be able to slide the transmission and the short block out without too much trouble. And a tailing. Cool. I'm gonna crawl under there in the water here in a minute and get the cooler lines undone, and then we'll get this back in the garage. Everything is disconnected from the transmission. Double checked all around the engine to make sure everything's undone. We got hailed on, that was neat. Here is the drive shaft. I'm gonna say that this U-joint should probably be replaced. But anyway, we are lining up the crane, pull this engine out. Once it's out, I'll probably set it on the floor for the night and then pull the transmission off of the engine, get the engine on an engine stand, and we'll hope it doesn't stow on the Mustang while it's sitting outside for a few days. That's not going anywhere. Oh, do you see me steaming?
Yes, I did. I did.
It's burning the moisture out.
I did.
Amazing. And maybe it's in that arm. I don't see that working.
Yeah.
I'd like to say a huge thank you to my dad and co-star in this episode. Thank you, Dad. Tension on that.
Yeah.
Not going anywhere. Up.
Yeah, it is.
Sure enough. This is where we're going to get the gloves on.
And you got stuff around the edges that you need.
Yes. Yep. Cool, and then I'll probably need to get a jack under the transmission. Okay.
There's not much left over here. Just that.
I'm going to pull it back my way a little more.
Yeah.
Is that not holding
Yeah,
it? That's for a manual trans. So we're almost out. Yeah, this is getting cold now.
Yeah. There's a lot more movement.
Looking for any things we're breaking. Don't see anything yet.
All I did is pull that and it's freed it up there.
Okay, I'll give it a little more attention. We'll go up and then back a little more. The uncomfortable part where you always question the chain.
Yeah. Well, and now let's.
Hey, look, we got sweet chrome oil pan too.
Now this is still stuff here.
Let's have a quick look at it here.
Yeah. Get out your tripods away.
Almost out. Note the sweet chrome oil pan. And we have chrome pulleys and some fun little hot rod stuff from Mr. Dave, who I bought the car from. He'll like seeing this video. Hi, Dave. Another transmission line. Now it's clear. Now the only thing is if we hooked it.
Now, there's a red cord over here that's attached to something. You okay?
Clear. Hold. Okay, up. Okay. We're hanging.
You want me to stop?
Yeah. Let's keep it real still.
Yeah, I'm not moving.
It's out. Engine's out. It wasn't bad, it didn't fight us that much. If we had the proper tools, it probably would have helped a little bit, but here's what we got. Have a look at the transmission here. Big shift linkage and everything came out without damage, as planned. Next steps, I'm going to take the transmission off of here. I'm going to stick the engine on a stand, and I have a full gasket set for the engine. We'll put rear main seal, oil pan, every gasket that I have. I will put a fresh water pump on it. We've got this really nice aluminum flow cooler water pump here. We've got 7 spark plugs that came with the car. I will keep you updated with progress. So we're gonna push the car out of the garage and give me some room to work, get the engine on a stand, and I will update you on the next video. If you like what you see, like and subscribe below, and we'll see you soon on Riggs Garage. Yep.